welcome to the self-learning platform by Dr. Sushma Singh. Today we start Unit 7, UN System, Pacific Settlement of Disputes. And we are continuing our discussion, the UN system, the principal organs. We start with the Economic and Social Council. The function of Economic and Social Council ECOSOC is to initiate studies and adopt reports on economic, social, educational, health, and cultural matters, and make recommendations to the General Assembly and to specialized agencies. It has 18 members elected by General Assembly. Each year, 6 members are elected in the place of the retiring members. Conflicting interests of nations which have not yet resulted in clear disputes come before the ECOSOC and may get resolved in the course of ensuring discussions in the Council, in the General Assembly, and in the concerned specialized agencies. Next is the Trusteeship Council. The function of the Trusteeship Council is to consider the reports of the administering powers on the administration of the trust territories and make recommendations to the General Assembly. The object of the Council is to help the peoples of these territories to attain independence. By now, all trust territories have attained independence, and also all the non self governing territories. Next is the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice was established as one of the principal organs of the UN, and its statute was made in an integral part of the UN Charter. All members of the UN are ipso facto parties of the Status of Court. Under Article 94, the members had undertaken to abide by the decisions of the court. If any member fails to perform its obligation to abide by the decision of the court, the Security Council, if it deems necessary, may make recommendations or decide on measures to be taken to give effect to the judgment of the court. Next is the Secretariat. The Secretariat comprises of the Secretary General and such staff as the organization may require. The Secretary General is appointed by the General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council. This implies that the person to be appointed must be acceptable to all the permanent members of the Council. Article 98 states that by virtue of his office, the Secretary General acts in that capacity at all the meetings of the General Assembly, the Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, and the Trusteeship Council. He is also under a duty to perform such other functions as may be entrusted to him by these organs. He is required to make annual reports to the General Assembly on the working of the organization. In these reports, he may draw attention to any question or situation that, in his opinion, is likely threatened international peace and security. He may visit any part of the world to study the situation there or send his representative to study and report to him. is sub-organs and commissions. The General Assembly under Article 22 and the Security Council under Article 29 are given the power to establish such sub-organs as they deem necessary. The Economic and Social Council is given the power to establish commissions, such as the Commission on Human Rights, that the Council may consider necessary for the performance of its functions under Article 68. Next is specialized agencies. Even since the second half of the 19th century, a number of specialized international agencies have been established to promote international cooperation in various fields. Examples are Universal Postal Union, International Telecommunication Union, International Labour Organization, etc. These organizations have been brought into relationship with the United Nations through agreements entered into by the Economic and Social Council and the particular specialized agency. The Economic and Social Council coordinates the activities of the agencies through consultations with and recommendations made to the agencies and through recommendations to the General Assembly and to the members of the UN under Article 57 and 63. The Economic and Social Council receives regular reports from the agencies on the steps taken by the members of the UN, on the reports received by it, and on the recommendations made by the General Assembly on such reports to the agencies. The specialized agencies are not part of the UN, they belong to the larger family of the UN. Here we want to wind up this lecture. Thank you so much for your attention.